So hot set, man. This was like the story of this shoot. I wanted to just go around and I'll just go in the order I see you guys. I mean, with the exception of Cole. Just like what your memories were on that shoot, and just one thing that stands out that maybe was or wasn't covered on that video. Maybe I'll start with Cole.
Yeah, this was the first time that I had ever like traveled for a project up to this point, and so it was really just like a great experience. And I think me coming in and not really having worked with any before, and then having this heat, like it kind of just, there was no time to be like, oh man, I guess like, hi, nice to meet you. It was like, no, we're in this. And I think that actually made a great like icebreaker, you know, no pun intended because it was heat, but yeah, I think that was my thing.
I mean, just to piggyback on what Cole said, it was nice to be in that sort of isolated location because I traveled too. So coming from LA, it felt a little bit like a whirlwind, but going up there and we're all in this sort of little sleepy little town, and then going through this experience together, I think was just exciting and fun. And, you know, you hope that you get more of those.
How about you, Nikki?
Trying to figure out a way to make everyone feel comfortable, running around trying to find fans, water fans, another AC, and I'm glad everyone coped with it. I was very nervous that we were going to have like people just freak out, but we had a really good cast. So
I think it's the kind of thing that you don't ever hope actually happens, but once it has happened, you appreciate it that you got through it. When with the, like, just watching that video got me really excited and happy, and it just made me realize, one, how cool everyone looks, but two, how nice everyone was. And it really was like we came together, like kind of what Cole was saying, sort of along the same lines of like, you kind of like drop any pretense you might be walking in with, because suddenly all of us are just trying to get through the heat. And it wasn't just hot. I mean, it was like oppressively hot, like really bad. So I think it was, I mean, it sounds cliche to say, but I do think it was kind of like a bonding thing that just helped you know, I haven't seen the finished product, but for our experience, at least for me, at least, it helped me feel like a part of the group, which was great. But it is, I think it is hilarious that we weren't prompted to talk about the heat, right? But like everybody's video was about the heat. So
I don't think it can be said enough that professionalism was off the charts, and I think, you know, the situation definitely thrust us into this moment where we did have to bring that intensity to deal with what was going on. And I think we all used it perfectly. And just the fact that we all stayed level-headed. I mean, you know, like this is a great group of people here. And what we did, I think, is something to be proud of for sure.
It was an excellent shoot. And I think what really stands out to me is that we spent all day in this hot subway car together. And then we'd go back to the hotel and we'd all like hang out afterwards. And like then the next morning we'll all grab breakfast together before. We just spent every moment together, which is really nice because I feel like sometimes when you spend that much time together sweating with people, you don't want to see them again. But we did. We all just really liked each other. And it was just a really nice community.